everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video. I hope you're feeling hungry today as well because I decided to do a food video. It's been a little while since I did a proper food video. It might have been back in summer when I did the kind of Kanto region souvenirs. So I had Tokyo banana and things like that. One of the comments for that video said, could you please do a video about Osaka souvenirs? So I'm always ready for requests from people because I don't have any ideas. So thank you very much to Benjamin from Germany who sent that comment in. You're famous now. So when you asked that, I thought, wow, what are souvenirs from Osaka? Because I live in Osaka, so usually I don't have to buy souvenirs. And also, we don't really have a lot of famous souvenirs, I think. We have a lot of famous food here, like takoyaki, okonomiyaki, all of that stuff. But as for souvenirs, yeah, a lot of my friends didn't really know either. But I've done the research, I've done the legwork. I've got some souvenirs to try out for today. I've got a few more than I thought I was going to get, so I've got 6 different types of snacks to try today. Just for a bit of context, I've just been at work and it's 10 o'clock at night now. I've had dinner and now I'm going to eat all this sugary stuff. So yeah, there goes the diet, never mind. So let's just get straight into it. Before we start though, please hit that subscribe button. That really helps me a lot, especially now I'm a tiny channel. I want to get into like the major leagues of YouTube channels. So please subscribe, please tell your friends about this too so they can subscribe as well. That really helps me, honestly. Leave a comment, press like, press the little bell thing that will tell you when I've got another video out. So yeah, please keep the requests coming in. And yeah, let's enjoy some food, okay? But the first one I've got today, actually this is the thing that triggered everything off because I got these from a friend. This is Dorayaki. Not strictly an Osaka souvenir, but this is from a famous dorayaki shop in, is it in Sakai City or Osaka City? I'm not sure. If you know the Sumiyoshi Shrine, which is a big famous shrine in Osaka, there's a store near there. I don't know what the name of it is, but I'm going to research it and please look in the description below. I'm going to research that. But dorayaki, yeah, it's a famous Japanese snack, especially if you know the character Doraemon, the kind of blue robot cat from the future. It's a kind of anime character. He loves dorayaki. I didn't think like robots eat sweets, but here we go. So let's crack this open and see what it's like. Now I have tried some of these snacks before, but I'm going to finish with some that I haven't tried before, so get you a nice reaction shot there. Okay, ooh, I'm gonna get in a mess if I eat this. Okay, so dorayaki is kind of like a pancake. If you know, I don't know if it's in other countries, but in England we have things called Scotch pancakes, which are these little round pancakes. They're quite thin. But these are 2 pancakes with red bean paste in the middle. Now red bean paste is called anko in Japan. There's a few different types of it too, but that's very popular with kind of traditional sweets. It's not like a sugary sweet like jam, but it has a different kind of sweetness from, this is from like soybeans? I think it's from soybeans. Some kind of beans anyway. So let's crack this open. I'm gonna just bite it, I think. It's good. You can see inside there. It looks a bit like a kind of like a donut kind of thing, but this is like kind of spongy cake layers, and inside you can see the red beans. Right. Chew and swallow. There we go. You get different kinds of red bean paste. You get this one. I suppose if I had to compare it, it's like kind of peanut butter. So you get the crunchy one and the smooth one. You get the same for red beans. So this is tsubu-an, which means that you have the little bits of beans still in them. You can see that. Can you see the beans? Is that going to focus? I don't know. Yeah. So you just get this kind of fluffy pancake. Cake, I guess. I didn't used to like anko that much, but yeah, I'm getting used to it now. You also get anko in all kinds of things. You get things like anko donuts, or in bread as well. I don't really like that in the bread, but this is nice. The cake is not very sweet, so it doesn't matter that the beans are quite sweet. Yeah, so there we go, dorayaki. I'm not going to eat all of this. Well, I am going to eat all of this. I'm not going to throw it away, but I'm not going to eat it all on camera. It's going to take forever. So this is dorayaki. Please try these if you come to Japan. Even if you don't come to Osaka, you can get these. Okay, so I'm going to put that away for a bit. I'm going to be so fat by the end of this. Okay, next one. I wanted to... This is the same kind of special Osaka souvenir. It says on there it's made in Osaka. These are kind of little dango. I think I might have tried dango on the channel before. I did a cherry blossom picnic food, so I did some little dango there. Dango are little kind of rice dumplings, and you can cook them in various different ways. You can grill them, you can kind of boil them, I think. But these ones are made from like mochi. If you've had mochi before, it's kind of squashy rice cake. It's a bit chewy. But they've made these dango in the like a mini colourful version. So how do I open these? I've never tried these before, so let's see how that goes. Can't even open them. Oh, it's going to destroy this. Oh, there we go. So I think this is the company. This is called Suhama. I bought a lot of these snacks in Takashimaya, which is a famous department store in all over Japan. But they have like a souvenir corner. I could get a lot of Osaka special ones here. How do I open this? Okay. Just pull it. Oh, here we go. Now these are supposed to be kinako flavor. Kinako is kind of like a sweet soybean flour. That doesn't sound very nice, but it's got like a interesting taste, kind of malty, fermented taste. I'm not sure how they make it though. So here we go, little colourful dango. They look very sugary, they're very sparkly on the outside, so let's give it a try. Oh, they're harder than I thought. I thought they're going to be quite chewy. What is that? It's nice, but I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of, it's almost sort of like cookie dough. It's got that kind of slightly gritty texture. It's quite sweet and thick as well. Very soft. Cookie dough, that's what feels like a weird comparison, but okay. It's got that kind of, I can taste the like a mochi, like plain rice cake taste to it. I don't know if the different colours are different flavours, but let's try that. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that's my favourite though, but it reminds me a bit of like marzipan, or that, maybe it's just the texture. Yeah, marzipan, got that kind of quite firm but chewy, like, well, like fudge, but not as sweet. Pick your teeth afterwards. That's interesting. Definitely the first time to have that, so I've got quite a few of these to get through, so hope I have some guests over and I can try them out. Okay. The dorayaki are winning so far. Yeah, it's cute though, they're very colourful. Looks very Japanese, I guess. Very delicate little. Yeah, dango are a very kind of typical festival kind of snack, a bit old-fashioned snack. So, I should have got a glass of water to get through this too. This is going to be too sweet. Okay, keep fighting on. Otherwise this video is going to be like 30 minutes long. Next one I've got here, this is called, I wrote this down, from Kikuya store. It's what we call a Monaka. This is another kind of anko, kind of sandwich snack. Not like cake though, I'll show you in a moment. But it has a stamp on it of old Heian period roof tile, which is kind of like the symbol of a family or an important symbol. But if you go to like a palace or something in Japan, you'll see that like the end of the roof tiles, they have these little circular tiles that will have some kind of emblem printed on them. So this is the emblem of, I guess, of Kikuya. Kiku, I think, is a chrysanthemum. So I guess that's is that a chrysanthemum? I need some flower experts to tell me, but let's try this Monaka. So yeah, Monaka is kind of like, if you know what an ice cream sandwich looks like, it's kind of like a wafer outside and then some filling. But this is not with ice cream, obviously. It's got more anko inside. It's gonna be too much anko. So you can see it's got that printed pattern on there. This is quite popular, having like a printed snack or something. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna make a mess doing this. You can see inside there's more anko. I think this is Tsubuan again, so this is like the anko with the little bean pieces in. It's very soft. This wafer is so soft. I was worried it was going to get a bit chewy. It sometimes happens, especially if the stuff inside is a bit wet. But anko's not really that wet, so it's a little bit crispy. It's kind of sticking to my mouth, but that's quite nice. I didn't keep these in the refrigerator or anything, but the inside feels very cool. I don't know why. Well, my apartment's quite cold, I suppose. That's quite nice. If you like the anko taste, then yeah, give these a try. It's a lot lighter than the dorayaki. That's quite squashy and like chewy, but this is a bit more crispy. Nice little pattern there, a bit of history. Get one more piece. Yeah, not bad. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the anko things usually, but in the right situation, it's a nice balance. Okay, that's good. Good job, nice Monaka. So if you see this somewhere, this is the Kikuya Monaka. I'll give this a try too. Have to save that for later. Can I eat all these tonight? I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Now, when I did ask people about what are famous snacks in Japan, in Osaka, one name did come up quite a lot, and this is quite a famous one called Tsukigesho, which is, I don't know how to translate that. Something about the moon. Is that the same word for makeup? I don't think so. But moon makeup sounds a bit of a strange name. I think I made a mistake there. What does it say? It says, it is filled with white bean jam and richly includes milk and butter. A Western style manju which melts smoothly in your mouth. That's good. Nice. Good English as well, which is rare sometimes. Yeah, so a manju is, again, a cake, but quite a, it's not a spongy cake, it's quite a thick, heavy cake. Like, I don't know cakes well, but I'll just show you. But they're usually filled with some bean paste as well. You've seen the red bean paste in the dorayaki and the monaka. This is one individual one here. You always get these little do not eat packs as well to keep them dry. So this is it. This is the Tsukigesho. These won some award. I made a little memo. So yeah, it's won the gold award for 7 years. I don't know if that's a it means it's the best, or just got a high quality standard. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, this is probably the number one most famous souvenir in Osaka. So I'll just crack it open like this. You can see this kind of smooth cake, almost looks like a cookie, but inside, yeah, they've got this white bean paste. So not the red bean paste like anko. They've got white bean. It's supposed to be quite buttery and like milky. So let's try this out here. After the Monaka, this tastes really different, I think. Definitely feels a lot more kind of, I don't know, creamy. And it's still the bean paste, but it's very sweet. And I don't know, how much of that is the bean paste and how much of that is the cake, I'm not sure. That's very nice. If you're a foreigner visiting Japan and you're not too sure about red bean paste, you think it sounds a bit strange, this will be fine. Texture might be a bit strange for you, but yeah, taste will be nice. Could probably finish this. I might not try. But yeah, this is Tsukigesho. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full really, but you can see they've got that little, actually the one some gold award. This is popular, what does it say? Grand Gold Award for quality. Well done. Certainly, yeah, good. I think it's good quality. Usually these kind of cakes, they are good for transporting, like if you're going to travel, they'll keep for like a few weeks. Really depends on what you're buying. Dorayaki, maybe it's difficult to take back home because it will kind of go bad quite quickly. But yeah, give it a try. Oh dear, I'm really running out of energy now. Not running out of energy, running out of capacity, I think. Now the other one that keeps coming up when I asked about Osaka souvenirs was a cheesecake shop called Rikuro. Firstly, I didn't really think that's suitable for a souvenir because it's hard to take it around. You have to keep it refrigerated. So if you come to Osaka, then you should just eat it when you're in Osaka. But this is a famous cheesecake shop. You can, now of course you can buy a full cheesecake. They're quite reasonable as well. And the famous thing is that it's kind of a jiggly, eggy cheesecake. It's like a souffle, kind of souffle cheesecake. Apparently it's made with imported cream cheese from Denmark. So yeah, hopefully that's a good thing. Of course I'm not going to sit here and eat a whole cheesecake, so I was able to buy a quarter. The sign said like a quarter of happiness. So, okay, just buy another 3 more. I'll show you this now. This is what it looks like. This is a quarter of a Rikuro cheesecake. You can see the little man's face. I don't know if he's got a name. But I've heard that this is good if you microwave it for about 30 seconds to heat it up. I've never tried, I've tried this cold before, but I've never tried it microwave, so I'm going to try that as well. Yeah, so I wash my hands, don't worry. It's not very jiggly at the moment because it's gone a bit cold and set. So I'm just going to take a break and then I'll microwave it and I'll come back in a second. So see you in a moment. Okay, I managed to microwave it without it exploding, so that's a good start. I was convinced it was going to explode everywhere, but okay, so here we are. This is the Rikuro cheesecake. Oh, I can see steam coming from it, so it's nice. And you can see it's got a bit of a jiggle. This is the famous thing about Rikuro cheesecake. They've got a lot of cheese in it, so yeah, it's got that kind of eggy jiggle to it. And another famous point is they talk about the raisins at the bottom. This is kind of a trademark thing as well. So yeah, if you like raisins, then yeah, enjoy this too. I'm gonna try, this is huge, I don't know. I'm gonna eat all this stuff. This was badly planned out. Okay, let's give it a bit of a try. Just go for the middle. Oh dear, look, it's very light and wobbly, look at that. This is gonna be very hot. Oh wow. Ooh, That's nice. I've never tried it heated up before, but that's nice. I mean, when they say cheesecake, I have a kind of image. I have an image of what cheesecakes are normally. It's kind of quite thick and like set and not moving. So this is not a very sweet cheesecake, I'd say, compared to like New York cheesecake. Yeah, you've got quite an eggy flavour to it. But like I said, it's more like a souffle kind of souffle cheesecake. You get a bit of raisins in there too. That's good. That's nice. I want to finish that now. I'm not a big fan of raisins, to be honest, but yeah, this is you know, well, you can't really see much from it, but you can see the steam coming off. I'm not sure. That's good. I'll keep eating this otherwise. One, okay, last piece. It's really light as well. It's almost like eating kind of foam. I don't know if that's expanded in the microwave, I'm not sure, but if this wasn't like a normal cheesecake, it would be like so stodgy and you couldn't eat as much as this, but oh, I'm gonna keep eating it. Okay, I've gotta stop. So this is Rikuro cheesecake. There are different stores all around Osaka. I got this one from Namba, which is like the south area. I've seen one in Tennoji Station before, like a pop-up store. So just look around, you'll find it somewhere. Rikuro. So this is good. I like that. Oh dear, I'm getting too much sugar now. So last one, I promise. Now this is another kind of strange one that I've never tried before, but someone recommended to me. I'd never heard of it either. This is called Takopatie. Now, you might be aware that in Osaka, Takoyaki is very famous. It's kind of like an octopus dumpling. So kind of like, almost like pancake batter mix, but they add octopus, little pieces of octopus. What do? They kind of cook it in these special trays with lots of little globe-shaped holes in them, with oil. And what else do? They add pickled ginger to it. They put kind of dried bonito flakes on top. It's kind of like a type of tuna. Green seaweed, stuff like that. And then they top it with mayonnaise and sauce as well, which is a takoyaki sauce. It's kind of like a fruity, savoury sauce. Maybe it's like brown sauce in the UK. I'm not sure I've ever had brown sauce before. It's so famous, but anyway, they decided to make some takoyaki-inspired snacks, which doesn't sound so strange because those flavours are very sort of savoury. But I think these are sweets. So I was reading the label. They've got the seaweed. They've got what did I say? The fish flakes flavour. They've got mayonnaise in there too. But it's also got kind of caramelized walnuts, and it's on a kind of a pie crust. So I have no idea what this is going to be like. So this is Takopatie. I'm a bit unsure about this one. I'm gonna get it everywhere. Well, they're quite small. Okay, so in one packet you get one little takoyaki, like a little mini piece of pie or something like that. It smells sweet, but also smells like takoyaki, which is a weird combination. Okay, go for it. I'm gonna. What is that? That's strange. It's like a sweet pie, but I can taste all the takoyaki flavors too as well. It's so weird. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's unexpected. I think it's like salty and sweet stuff is quite trendy these days. So. I thought I might like it or hate it. But that's pretty good. I don't want it. Should I eat a second one? Okay, one more. There's a lot in the packets. Okay, there's little ones. I've been trying not to eat snacks late at night because I'm just gonna get super fat, but yeah, tonight's not that night. So I'll see if I can show you a bit better. You get one of these little sticks, and yeah, I'll give you a bit of a close up this time. Don't want to get bits everywhere. It's at the top. There we go. You can kind of see the takoyaki colours a little bit. You can see a little bit of green spots for the seaweed, and I don't know what those other things are. Let's give it a try again. It's interesting. Yeah, so any takoyaki fans, give these a try. Even Japanese people will be a little bit surprised by these, I think. Make a real mess on my table, so. Okay. That's enough snacks for today. So that's Takopatie. Now I will say I bought almost all of these from yeah, like a department store, Takashimaya. There are other department stores around, so check out usually like the basement floor of department stores. They have like a food floor. You can buy some really interesting, gorgeous food there. Really like high quality stuff. And there's a lot of souvenirs too, especially Takashimaya has a lot of souvenirs. So if you're looking for your last minute gifts for your friends and family, then yeah, go there definitely. Yeah, so I got them all at Takashimaya except for the Dorayaki, which I got in Sumiyoshi, near Sumiyoshi Taisha, and Rikuro's cheesecake as well, which I got just from their own store. So when you come to Osaka, please support the local economy and yeah, buy some local gifts. Don't just go for a Tokyo banana like everyone does that. Yes, so passé. Good, I hope that was interesting. I hope Benjamin from Germany was satisfied with this range. I'm feeling so full now, I'm going to go into a food coma. So to support me, please yeah, subscribe to this channel. Please tell your friends about it too. That's really helping me, people telling each other. Because yeah, don't take it from me. And yeah, comment, like, and hit the bell. That's really going to help me out. So thank you very much for your support. And yeah, if you have any more requests, please keep them coming, especially if they involve me eating a lot of food. Okay, so take care and see you next time. Okay, bye.